Konnichiwa! So obviously, if you read the title of this video, I am going to be doing a bookshelf tour for you guys today. I have been thinking about doing this for a long time, but wasn't really sure when I would do it. I thought today would be as good a time as any. Basically what I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be showing you guys shelf by shelf and like just telling you guys like why I decided to arrange it that way and like, you know, all that jazz. So let's get on to it. Okay, so first I thought I would show you guys the little like end table right next to my bed. And so this is where I keep like most of my like new buys that I've gotten recently, and also just like ones that I'm currently reading as well. So first let's start off with my, you know, empty TARDIS tissue box. Yeah, currently there's no tissues in there. I need to change that. But so we have like some of my new books that I've gotten recently. A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness I got as a present from a friend. The Curse Workers, which I've already read, and I am just too lazy to like reorganize my shelf when I just recently did it, so I'm just kind of like leaving these right here even though they go with some of the other books that are on my shelf. So I have the third book in the Throne of Glass series, I have the second book in the White Hot Kiss series, the Dark Element series, I have another Patrick Ness book, and I have Six of Crows. And so I also have like my like little thing that holds my rings, and then I have like a TARDIS bookend that I actually made myself. So, and then I also have like this little like penguin thing that like my mom got me. And so yeah, that is my like little corner shelf. Okay, so next is my bottom shelf on my main bookshelf. So I have all of these, recently I just put this here, I have a jar of like all of my bookmarks, and so yeah, I just recently like put this here just because I thought it would be a good idea to like have all of my like, you know, because I've been getting like a lot of bookmarks recently, or like making them, so I wanted like a place to actually put them. And so I'm using the lid from this can to store my like movie stubs that I just also recently started doing because my friend Mariana, she has like so many of them, I forget how many, but like they were like, it was like this thick. So I decided to start collecting them as well. Okay, so on the bottom shelf, I have my Vampire Academy series, and the reason why I have like most of these like down here, like it's not that like I don't like them that much, it's just like they're like big series, so I want to like just have them somewhere where I can like reach all of them, because I like never know when I want to like plan to reread them again, because they're like really good books. So next I have my Sweet Evil books. Then I have the Trill Trilogy and the spin-off book from that, and these are down here just kind of like, these are actually down here because like they're not my favorite books, but I mean I still plan to like read them and stuff because I want to get through like the entire series, because I have the 3-in-1 and I already read like the spin-off, and so I kind of like was spoiled for stuff, so I want to like know why it happened that way. And then also I have my Maximum Ride series here, and yeah, this is like one of my all-time favorite series, and I just like wanted it close, like, you know, some place where I can get to it like really easy. The next shelf, as you can see, I have my little pop vinyls, and they're like the Harry Potter ones, Hermione and Dumbledore, because as you can see, my Harry Potter books are behind it. Except for Harry, I don't have a Harry on this level. I have it on my like Rainbow shelf, but I'll get to that later. So I have all my Harry Potter books here, and these are actually like one of my, like the first series that I've owned, but I actually like haven't read all of them. I only just started reading the series like a few months ago. And so then I have my like collection of Maggie Stiefvater books. Sorry if I'm pronouncing her name wrong, it is like a very interesting last name, so I don't know how to pronounce it. But yeah, so I have the Scorpio Races, the Raven Boys, the Shiver series, and then I have Lament and Ballad. All of these are such good books, you guys should read them if you haven't. Like, she is one of my favorite authors. Oh my god, okay. Okay, so next is probably my favorite shelf on my bookshelf, and obviously you can tell why. It's because of my Mortal Instruments collection. So recently I purchased the box set of the new covers, and aren't they just so amazing? Like, I honestly wouldn't do this like with any other series, but because it's Immortal Instruments and it's like my favorite series of all time, like I needed these. Like it wasn't a want, it was a need, okay? And plus like the first 2 books in my collection of the normal covers are actually like, since they're paperback, the like plastic's coming off on the cover, and so they're like peeling. And so I thought I deserved like a new like set of them, okay? We're on the other side of the shelf. I have my quote jar that I designed. Like I put, you know, some tape and some ribbon and stuff on it, and to create like, you know, a cute little thing. And so I don't have too many in here, and it's only like when I remember that I want to write down quotes that I put them in, so there's not a lot in here. But so yeah, I have little like things that I can like use to write that are like kind of like shabby chic-ish, because I really like that style. Then over here, the reason why I have like these 4 like not Mortal Instruments books on the shelf is mostly because like, so the Throne of Glass series, that's like one of my most favorite series, and so I wanted it like on the shelf where I have like my most favorite series. And so I decided to put them here. And then also Legacy of the Clockwork Key and Ruby Red, those 2 have to do with like time travel. Well, Red Ruby does, but they both have to do with like kind of the 1800s, or like, you know, back in time, which I thought was really similar to like the Infernal Devices, and so that's why I have them on the shelf. And also there's the factor of that like I only have so many places that I can fit books on my bookshelf, and so most of it's also like by chance and just kind of like they're puzzle pieces. Like I have to fit them in like, you know, where I can. So that's also a factor in like the way I organize it. Next we have like probably your guys' like favorite shelf from what you've seen of like my bookshelf is the Rainbow Bookshelf. So before I rearranged all of my bookshelf to look like this, I had you guys watch the video. If you haven't, go check that one out. It's like me reorganizing my bookshelves. But then I had a rainbow themed bookshelf. And it just wasn't like, I couldn't take it. Like I needed my series together, like to stay together, and just like the mismatch, like hardcover and paperback was just not like working out for me. And so I had seen like all over the internet, like, you know, when people have like shelves and it looks so nice when they have like all hardcovers or all paperbacks. And so I decided that like I could try to make it with like, you know, all hardcovers, and so I am so lucky because it like worked out perfectly. And so I also, you know, have a small collection of pop vinyls, and so I decided to color code them, you know, to match the bookshelf. So all of these I have either received as like gifts or I've gotten them myself. But okay, so like I know like they're not gonna be perfect, but seriously, okay, look, this bell one, Peasant Belle, yeah, she can't stand on her own. She can't stand on her own, okay? Like, so she goes up against the wall. And then also like up here, this is just kind of where I like have like miscellaneous books, or like ones that I'm also currently reading. So like this one, I just had nowhere to put it, but it's like also one of my faves, so I just thought like why not go here, you know? Like it's such a small book, but like I love it. Like, oh my god, Tuck Everlasting was like one of my first books that I've ever read. Like before I actually got into reading, like I had to read this for school, but you know, I'm so glad I did. And then like up here, I have like Cinder, 1,000 Pieces of You, and Paris Modigliani and Me. Sorry if I'm like pronouncing that name wrong, but it's an artist. But anyway, so Cinder I am like just starting to read, so that's like up there, that's why. And mostly the Rainbow Bookshelf like consists of like random books, just like how they fit. I know like finally when I got like Carry On, I was so excited because I was like, yes, a yellow book. It can go perfectly. So that's like, you know, the only like full yellow book. I have like a mixture of like my, all of my actually, because there's only 3 books, of the Hunger Games books and the Divergent books. Well, so not Divergent though, because I loaned it to my friend, you know, like last year, and when we both went away to college, well, I mean, I started college, but I didn't go away, but she went away, and so she still has it, but yeah, okay, yeah. Sorry for the shaky camera. I don't have a ladder that's, you know, tall enough to like, you know, get to my other shelves, so I'm just gonna like hold the camera and, you know, hope for the best, because my tripod's not this tall. Okay, so we're like, you know, like, hopefully you can see, you know, I have no idea what the camera looks like. Okay, so basically, I have, on the end, I just kind of have like miscellaneous, like, you know, books that I kind of thought like went together, based on like genre almost. I have my contemporaries. Oh my god, I love like my Anna and the French Kiss books. Oh my god, and my hand is getting really tired. Okay. So these two aren't really contemporary, but they're like also pastel, so I wanted them together, you know, because color aesthetics versus like actual genre. And so I also have like another pop vinyl, you know, Anna. And then, so I have like some other series. I have like, these are also like some of my favorite like series ever too. And most of these I put here just because like genre and also, you know, like the jigsaw puzzle, like, you know, they just kind of had to fit somewhere. And so then we have like Morganville Vampires, which is also like my favorite, one of my favorite series. I have my Jennifer L. Armentrout books. Her books are also like amazing, as you like probably see me like in every video telling you to go buy her books. But yeah, so also with Maggie Stiefvater, she's also one of my favorite authors. And another pop vinyl, Elsa, yeah. Gotta have the two sisters together. What we have left on the shelf are kind of like, not all of them, but like I only have literally two, like alien books. And then also just like my super, super, super tall hardcovers. Like they're abnormally tall, so that's why they're over here too. So the last shelf, I am too short to fit into frame. So I am just, you know, gonna be this like all-powerful voice like in the background, you know. I'm a ghost, pretend I'm on camera. Okay, so the top shelf, I have my Evermore books, and honestly, it was one of my first series that I've read, and I really liked like the first couple, especially the first one. But unfortunately, yeah, no. The series went nowhere, and I have not finished the last book and really don't plan to. So next I have like Graceling, and still haven't finished that. It's not that these books aren't good, it's just like, I don't know, I have a problem, but you know that. So I have the Darkest Mind series, OMG. I just got finished reading both of them. The Darkest Minds Never Fade, so good, I need the other one. Then I have the Shadow and Bone series. Then I have the Evolution of Mara Dyer series. Still irks me that like the third one is shorter than the other ones, even though they're all paperbacks. Then I have the Of Poseidon series, and then I have the Twilight books, of course. And that was literally the first series that I read because I saw the trailer of the movie and I was like, I don't know what possessed me, but I wanted to read the book. And so next I have like the Hush Hush series. Haven't finished the last one, but definitely a good series. I have Silverwood, Book Thief, Paper Towns, which I have not finished and will never, I've decided, because I already know what happens. I asked my friend, she told me, and you know, I'm content with like not finishing it. Then I have Daughter of Smoke and Bone, and then I have the Born at Midnight series, the Shadow Falls series, I believe, and that's some pretty good books too. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed seeing my bookshelf. And I had a lot of fun showing you guys because, you know, just anything about books, and especially when you get to show your own bookshelf. Like, I feel like you get so much pride from like showing your shelf because it's like yours and you've like collected all these books, and that I think is one of like the best things about being like a book nerd and a fangirl. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye!